Hey everybody, hope you're doing good. Are there feelings without thought? Or are there thoughts without feeling? What do you think? Thoughts without feeling or feelings without thought? I mean, it's kind of twisted when you have to think about it. Thinking about if every thought has a feeling behind it. Or are you making up your thoughts because you're feeling a certain way? Or you, me, us, we. I mean, come on. Is there really a feeling behind every thought? What do you think? When I go to the store, to get groceries, I guess there's a feeling behind it. I don't want to feel hungry or starving. So I go to the store, even though, I don't usually like going to the store. So the thought of going to the store, the preemptive strike of hunger, makes me feel good to know that I, have stuff in the house to eat. That's just an example of thoughts and feelings and thoughts. What is emotional fulfillment? To you? How are your emotions fulfilled? And what does that mean? Or how do you describe that? According to Real Emotional Issues blog.com, something, emotional fulfillment is a state of being content with who you perceive yourself to be. Content with who I perceive myself to be. Wow, that can be really interesting to figure that one out, right? Yogi, who do you perceive yourself to be? Seems pretty content with who he perceives himself to be. So does he have emotional fulfillment because of that? How does that affect your thoughts and your feelings, Yogi? Oh, maybe Boo Boo is up for the question. We know Boo Boo's pretty happy being Boo Boo. It is a feeling of completeness. Being content with all that makes you, you. Content with your failures and your successes. Are our emotional needs as important as our survival needs? So Google.com said that we need water, air, food, and shelter to survive. But to give our lives a greater meaning means to fulfill our deepest desire to be valued in loving companionship, affection, security, and appreciation. Whoa, Google. It's pretty intense. We want to be valued in loving companionship. Sounds like even Google put some thought into that. Yes, please. So it seems like thoughts and feelings and thoughts, whether you're feeling because of your thoughts or thinking because of your feelings, either way, if you want emotional fulfillment, then you gotta wrap your head around the things that mean the most to you. And those things are loving companionship. Yay! Of course, we can find loving companionship in many different ways. Look at those two little best friends right there. Two little best friends. And then they not only love each other, but everybody else, the kitty, the other doggies, all the people. They love Christmas, they love eating, they love rolling around on the grass. They love their doggy TV shows. Yogi loves to pee in the house when he's upset. Boo Boo never does. He's a good boy. William Arthur Ward's wise words. The pessimist complains about the wind. The optimist expects it to change. And the realist adjusts the sails. Are we only one type? Is it possible that we can sometimes be a realist, an optimist, or a pessimist at different times in our lives? It seems possible to me that we have so many different ways of thinking, a mindset. And sometimes it can be a little more cranky than other times. And you might call that pessimistic. My cousin Robert Shinnicky on Facebook posted this quote a long time ago, and I haven't forgotten it. It's by Richard Feynman. I think that's the name, Richard Feynman. And it says, "I would rather have questions that can't be answered than answers that can't be questioned." So if I'm ever going to get to the bottom of whether we have thoughts because of our feelings or feelings because of our thoughts, then I gotta ask all these questions. I hope you like the questions. They're just questions to make you think, I guess. Think about the heart. The heart of the matter. Home is where the heart is. How homey is your heart? I know how homey Yogi's heart is, huh, Yogi? You got a sweet little heart, don't you? The homiest. Yes, he's homey, all right. He's a homie. Emotional fulfillment right here. Oh, little boy. He's excited for Christmas. When was the last time you felt a joy and gladness inside of the heart? Did that joy and gladness, how long did it stay? Or did it cause you more pain because you knew it wasn't going to last very long? Because of our thoughts and feelings, that we get, some of us overanalyze every feeling and every thought, almost to the point where you can't hardly feel anything anymore. Or maybe you're sick of it, of the feeling that a thought gives you. maybe the thought of too much happiness is too much to bear. I enjoy watching the Viking show, and the character Floki, he cries and gets upset when his daughter is born because he is so afraid of the happiness that he can reach, and then someday, it's a real tough life being a Viking back then. People died all the time, or early, afraid of loss. How much do we really let in? Because we're afraid of that loss, maybe we hold back. Most people out there have lost someone they really loved and cared about. And those relationships are what give us the emotional fulfillment we're all looking for. Because they have meant something to us. The bigger the deal of meaning, the deeper the hurt, in my own opinion. And it sure can make it difficult to start any new relationships. If you want light to come into your life, you need to stand where it is shining. I don't know who wrote that. Someone did, and then I just let you know. So where are your thoughts and your feelings shining at then? Probably with loving company. Look at that little lady right there. She's gonna go under the bed. There she goes. Anyways, I wish everyone emotional fulfillment. May everybody find a companion who is loving and kind. And starting with a dog or a cat is a really good way to do that. If you're someone that has trouble forming those bonds, it's okay. Somebody like that doesn't mind. Oh, she's a good girl. And of course, this little baby kitty. You gotta watch it because she's got claws. You make sure you leave her a box to climb in. Alright, I think it's time for me to get going. Let me know what your thoughts and your feelings are. Merry Christmas. Happy holidays. Take care.